Hello and welcome to day 7 of the Expand Meditation program. My name is Flo, this is Bre. Welcome back to the practice, or if you're new to this, please go back to day 0, see the overview of this whole program, and then start with day 1 in the beginning. In today's practice we are focusing on energy flow, not just within your body but also around you, and how we can feel our own energy flow within the whole energy flow of the universe. Take the time again to journal afterwards. Feel free to continue this practice. This is really an open-end practice today. You can just continue on your own if you like. Just hit pause in the end and then just keep going and dive deep. Let's get to a comfortable seated position. Sit on your pillows or couch cushions or blocks or whatever you have. Get comfortable. Take a couple of breaths to do that and to set everything up. And once you're seated, close your eyes, sit tall. Place your hands wherever it's comfortable. Sometimes you need to try out a few positions. Just do the one that feels best today. It's also always changing. This is why it's so important and crucial for the practice to, in the beginning, set all of it up. Establish that connection to your own body. First, a foundation that you can always come back to, no matter how deep or how high you go. You can always rely on the earth underneath you, the ground that's supporting you. It's there to catch you and to be there for you. So notice the pillows, the surface or the cushioning underneath your hips, underneath your feet, your legs. Take the next several breaths to ground down and root down. We will work a lot with that foundation today. Therefore, take the time to establish and feel a good one. Start to feel the breath. Observe the rhythm of the breath that's naturally happening without you doing anything. The air is coming in, your body does something with it, something magical to keep you alive, and the air is leaving the body. And it then all repeats. With every inhale, feel how the lungs expand, how the belly moves forward. And on the exhale, everything still moves but shrinks and contracts. Take several deep breaths there to really connect and feel that sensation in your body. Let's keep that breath going without changing it. We're shifting now again into the observer role, the seat of awareness. But for now we are focusing more on the area at your hips, almost the area that you're sitting on. It's a little bit higher up than the cushions and your sits bones. What we're exploring is your root chakra, Mula Bandha. Simply continue to focus and bring your awareness to that area. If it helps, you can also visualize the color red. For some of you that focus on that area, the color red naturally comes to mind. You can imagine an energy center there. This is why this is also called a chakra. And all things that help you visualize it are useful. You can imagine a ball of energy that's pulsing, or that's rotating or spinning or moving in any other way. And from there, let's move a little bit higher up to the navel. Another energy center, for some of you maybe the color orange appears, or visualize the color orange. Just focus on that area that is roughly right behind the belly button. Could be just a bit lower or just a bit higher. You're keeping that strong foundation rooting down, but then you are focusing with your awareness onto that center, onto that spot. If it feels a little bit tight or restricted, try to relax into it more. The navel chakra, color orange. It's wonderful to focus on while you are breathing in and out, since the belly is moving. And when you feel ready, slowly move upwards more towards your solar plexus, the solar plexus chakra, the color yellow. At the front center of your rib cage. No need to fully understand any of the energy centers or chakras. Simply focus on that location in your body. 3 or so more breaths here, focusing on that part of you within. If you feel ready to move on, let's move further upwards just a little bit towards the heart chakra. The color green. With every inhale, let it expand and grow, open. With every exhale, release whatever perhaps has been stuck there and needs to leave. At the same time, sit tall and feel the root keeping you grounded. We are revisiting all these centers again later. For now, we just want to awaken them and stop by briefly. Continue to move further upwards to your throat chakra, the color blue. You can again visualize an energy center. Could be a ball of energy pulsing or spinning or moving in any other way. Maybe make it blue, or blue naturally comes up. All of these things just help you to focus on it. That's all. Slowly moving upwards further to your third eye chakra, right between the eyebrows, at your forehead. For some, the color purple appears, or start to visualize purple. Focus on that center, that very powerful center. Slowly travel further upwards to the crown of your head. That center is actually outside of your body. It's right above the crown of your head. It's ultraviolet in color or frequency, so not visible to the human eye. But you can still focus on that center right above the crown of your head. And perhaps make some small adjustments in your posture and in your body so that you feel like it's aligned right above all the other centers, all the other chakras. Lengthening out through the spine as you go through each chakra from the bottom up, maybe from the top down, to realign and to recenter. We will now continue to move through those chakras, but we do that with our breath. As you breathe out, you move from the crown chakra down the spine towards the root chakra, Mula Bandha, to your seat, and with your inhale, slowly back up from the root chakra to the navel, to the solar plexus, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, to the crown of the head. Then exhale again, slowly down, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, root, and slowly back up. Moving through the centers up and down. With the inhale you move up. With the exhale you move down. Each time sitting taller, finding more length, more opening. More alignment with yourself as you're moving on that plane up and down. Feel that energy flow, the energy of the breath, or anything else you want to visualize going up and down. There's no rush here in going up and down. Instead, be fully there as you travel up with the in breath and down with the out breath. I invite you to stay there, doing exactly that, going up and down through those centers, through the spine. But if you feel like it, you can also explore a little bit further. That means as you go up to the crown of the head, maybe you go even further up to the ceiling of your room, or to a tree that you're sitting under, and then you go back down into the top of your head, through the spine down, and then even further down through the pillow, through the cushion, through the ground, through the grass, just a little bit further into the earth, and slowly come back up into the body, through the spine upwards. Leave the body upwards, and then slowly come back down with the exhale. Continue just like that to an extent that feels comfortable and that feels good to you. If that's getting too much, come back to the limitations of the body, moving up and down through the spine. And if you feel like exploring more, go even further up. Go towards the clouds, towards the sky, even further up through the atmosphere, out into the universe. There's no limit. And then slowly exhale, come back down from the universe to the clouds, into the top of your head, all the way down your spine, down, all the way down into the ground, and even further down, several feet or meters, maybe kilometers down into the ground, towards the core of the earth, And then slowly come back up with that inhale. Up into the body from the bottom through the spine, up and out. The limit is really only your imagination. You're feeling what feels good, what's right for you today. You can always do less if it's too much. If you want more, you can always do more. Expand and grow, align. This is the path of energy that's really you, going up and down through the spine. Everything forward is something else. It might be the future. Anything backwards is the past, and also something else, not you. So for the next just few minutes, can you focus on you, on that line of energy going up and down with the breath. Continue to breathe in and out. Continue to move and explore up and down. Or if you traveled far out into the universe and deep down into the core of the earth, slowly reduce how far you travel from the universe, come back down to the atmosphere and to the clouds. And when you go down, just go a couple feet or meters underneath you. Slowly shrink that length, the up and down, how far you can go. But still remain in your being, in that line of energy. That energy that you is not shrinking. It's just how much you let that energy expand. But energy is never lost, it's only transformed. And you have played around with your own core energy today. Let it come back to the limitations of your body, so you're moving between your seat to the crown of your head. Start to feel the breath more. Hear the sounds around you. Feel your body again. Feel that layer of your body that separates your skin to the air around it, to the outside world. Feel your seat again, your foundation. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more on your own. Bring your hands together, hands to the heart. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for doing the practice. We are very proud of you that you continue to show up to practice with us. Wonderful job today. Write down some notes afterwards. Take some time to take it easy, focus on you, and then go to everything and everyone else around you. With love and gratitude, namaste.